What up, doggies? So, Vintage Daddy here. I am gonna go ahead and do my toy collection room, or my toy room, my man cave, my office, whatever what you want to call it, where I have all my stuff and I do my work. So, here's my door from the inside. On my door, I've got my Dragon Ball Z poster here, and the Cell chapter. You can pause it and read that. There's a little glare there. You can pause that and read that if you want. So that's my door. So you walk in, I got my light switch here. Thanos light switch. Pretty dang cool, I think. I got it at the Orange County swap meet. Some guy, basically just a regular light switch, he took this page off a comic book, I believe, and posted it around it, so it looks pretty darn cool. I love it. So that's basically what happens when you walk in my door. And holding my door is Darth Maul here. He holds my door open. He's my little door stop. It's a little coin bust bank that I love. And sorry about that. My son just tried to grab my coffee, so I had to grab it. There he is, my little boy Zach. All right, bud. So walking in, you're gonna see my arcade game here. I've got Mortal Kombat 2, the original Mortal Kombat 2 arcade, in my office, in my cave. It's pretty darn awesome. Looks pretty cool to me. I love this thing. I am not rich by any means. I didn't buy this. My wife's father is basically does this for a living. He goes to people's houses, places, mostly celebrities. He does bars and restaurants and stuff and that, and he delivers them and takes care of them and maintains them and switches them out for him and fixes them up and all that good stuff. So this is one of his extras he had in his warehouse. I told him how much I love Mortal Kombat, so he go ahead and brought this one over to my house, and now it's in my office where I play it all the time. I do have a couple more in my garage that I will show you in another video of my house tour. So that is my Mortal Kombat 2 arcade cabinet there. So that's pretty cool when you walk in and you see that. And then right above that there I have my vintage Mortal Kombat figures, G.I. Joe style. I got Shang Tsung there. I got the 2-pack Goro and Johnny Cage and the Sub-Zero. Those two are the special movie edition ones from after they came out after the movie. This one is just regular when it came out with the video game. So like I said in my introduction video, or my name would say Vintage Day, I love the vintage stuff. These are mint in package. Got them off of a guy on Craigslist, so pretty cool there. And then going next to it's my closet here. I can show you that in another video as well. I got loads of just stuff I can't put up. I got boxes of baseball cards and stuff like that, so I can show you that later. But then going over to this wall, you got my turtle wall here with my new Turtle Wave and some of the older versions. So I'll start down here. I've got these here. Those are probably two of my favorites. They look just like the ones that came out of the comic books. Missing the other two guys, but what are you gonna do? Got a couple more guys there, a couple guys there. I might be going too fast. Slow it down here. Shredder, a couple Shredders, Razor, Mozart, some Dimension X ones that came out recently. Then I got a couple movies from the new one. Those two I have two of them because the boxes are variant. This one says Out of the Shadows. This one doesn't say Out of the Shadows, and it doesn't have a graphic behind it. That one has a graphic. I don't know why they did that. It's the same exact figure, same thing, but they came out at the exact same time too, so I don't know. And I got a couple more here, a couple there, a couple there. Then I got my first movie Turtles here. That one's probably my favorite ones too. The Sky's Wrath. Got a couple of them. I almost have this entire wave. I think I'm missing Shredder, and I'm missing Donnie, obviously. And then right above that are the classic edition from Toys R Us here. And I've got the Skateboard Mike, I've got all the original Turtle guys here, and Splinter and the Foot Soldier there. So that's all my new stuff. I do collect Turtles. I've kind of slowed down on them. I went crazy with them for a little bit, and I slowed down just because it came out so many, and I was kind of just feeling like, whoa, that's enough. But I think I'm going to get back into getting some of those, fill up this wall. Also, you can tell that the purple ones, those are the older ones that came on the new cartoon just came out. They repackaged them in these. These are what the new packages look like. So, I mean, they have the same ones. The exact same one will be in the purple package. So, as a collector, I'd want both of them in the purple package. So, there's just a lot of them to collect. I just got what I got here. And then over here, I've got the, I think it was 2002 Turtle Show cartoon, which is probably, other than the original, because I grew up on the original, my favorite. Is just almost very reminiscent of the comic book. And hold on one second, we'll be right back. My son is destroying some stuff in my office. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My son has gone a little nuts. So like I was saying, I got the classics up here. The 2002 or 2000 something or other, maybe 2012? 2002? I don't know. Somewhere in there. Turtles. Got the couple Foot Soldiers. I got this guy here. What's his name? Hun. I really like this figure. It's really heavy. I think that's a great looking figure. And then up here I got the classic collection 1990 movie edition Donnie. So that's that guy's there. And then over here we got the Walmart Secret of the Ooze 2 Donatello. Got him there, and I got the Mikey over here too. And then next to them, I've got a couple of the originals from the original line that came out, the 80s line. I got this tattoo guy, and he got like the earlier 90s. And then I have one of the original 10-backs up here, the April O'Neil. She's not the one with the press pass, or maybe she's the one with the press pass. But she's not the one that's the rare one that everyone's looking for. I got her for a pretty good deal. I got $20 at a comic shop. So one of the 10-backs, pretty cool there. I got more Turtles over on my shelf, so I can go from there to here. And boom, these are all my original 1988 to 95, 99, whatever they finished the line Turtles. All these are from the 80s. These are all these are my actual Turtles that I played with when I was a child. I kept them for all these years. All the ones out of the box are all displayed here. These are all mine that I actually had. I had a few more when I was a kid, but I think I sold them at garage sales, or I don't know, gave them to friends. I'm not sure what happened to them, but this is what I kept. And then behind them are my original Minton box Turtles. I got the Shredder there. I got the Mutagen Man there. I got Splinter back there, and I got Mikey. And if anyone knows anything about the originals that came out, they came out with a lot of variants. They had soft heads, ones with fan club coupons in there, hard heads. So the original ones came out with the soft heads. Both these Splinter and Michelangelo are soft heads, as is the Shredder. So they're the very first line that came out, other than the one with the fan club in them. Those were, I think, the first to hit the stores, but these were in the same year, same exact. So they came out in '88. So really cool. I got those at WonderCon, and I got Mutagen Man there at Frankensons. And the reason I got him is because I have him right in front there. He was one that I grew up playing with. Funny story is I was playing around one day in my house and I opened up a cabinet and his figure was in there wrapped for Christmas, and my parents had forgot about him or lost him, and I found him in there and I go, whoa, okay. So I found that turtle toy by myself for Christmas. And it was really cool. I got to open a Christmas present in the middle of the summer, but so that's why I got that guy. So that's my original turtle collection there, and then right above them are my Power Rangers. So I also have the original Power Rangers. I got all the original Power Rangers. I got the red, blue, black, yellow, pink. I mean, purple. And two of the villains here. I can't remember their names. I think the other name is back is Bones. To be honest with you. And then I got three of the new Legacy. Got the red, green, and pink. Still haven't gotten the blue or black, which I did see around Christmas time, but had to buy Christmas presents. So, but all these are original. I remember specifically it was a huge thing when they came out. Me and my entire family, we all went to Target and we waited in a huge line that wrapped around for hours to get just, I think they only allowed you to take two at a time. So we waited in line, I think 4 or 5 times we went through the line to get all of them. And it was crazy. I mean, if you're talking about crazes, I haven't seen anything like that where the line the day of was wrapped around and that you had to wait in line over and over again just to get the figures. I mean, it was awesome. That was one of the cooler memories I have of collecting when I was a younger child. So that's my Power Ranger shelf there. And then going down below here, I've got G.I. Joe. I am a huge Joe guy. When I was growing up, I had this exact toy. This is the vintage one. It's not unopened. It's not. It's been it's been opened, but it is mint in package. Everything inside has not been all the accessories are still closed. The guy's closed off. All the decals are still on the sheet, and the Night Raven has no stickers on it, no wear, no tear. It's mint. The only thing is the box opened up because the tape is so old it just won't stick. The tape is actually still on there. It's not cut. It just came unstuck. So pretty much it is mint in box. I got this at this year's Kamikaze down in LA, or LA Convention now, or LA Comic Con, whatever they want to call it. But yeah, I had that as a kid as well. Not this exact one, but I had this as a kid, and I had a lot of Joes. I'm so mad I got rid of those. But so that's that. One of my prized possessions of my collection. That and the original turtles are in the mint and box turtles are probably two of my favorite things I own. I might do a top 10 of my favorite toys I have at a different time. But yeah, those are like definitely top 5. And then going below here, I just got a little bust bank, Ghostbusters bank, pretty cool. Me and my wife went and got that together. And then next to that are my micro machines. These are all vintage 80s, 90s micro machines, as is the holder that it's in. And those are all mine that I played with as a kid. I did not buy any of these out after market. None of them are picked up at stores. Every one of those I collected as a kid and played with and kept, and I think they just stayed in this. That's why they never got lost, because I never took them out of there. But yeah, pretty cool to have all those that I still. I mean, I take one out and it reminds me of the time I played with them. But micro machines were huge when I was growing up. So that's that. And going up to my top shelf here, we've got a couple things. I got RoboCop over here. This RoboCop up front, the out-of-box RoboCop, is mine that I grew up playing with, and then I found the mint-in-box RoboCop behind him that I found at a comic book shop. So pretty cool to have both of them out and in box. I had them as a kid. The next to them are my Joes. These are all the Joes that I had growing up, except for the Goro in the back, which I got afterwards I got it for a customization thing I was going to do. Never got around to it, but those are my Joes. A very small Joe collection right now. just started to get back into collecting the Joes, but those are mine that I grew up playing with. This guy was my favorite of them all. Most of them are pilots. I think they all went with jets, honestly. I think all those went with a vehicle, because I had a lot of vehicles growing up. Those were my favorites. So that's my Joes. So moving next to them, we'll go to my Transformers, and I've got just a few Transformers. I've got my Generation 1 Soundwave here with the box, and the Laserbeak, the Generation 1 Laserbeak that comes with it in the box. Pretty cool. It's in pretty good condition. I mean, these are from 1984, I think, 83, something like that, 84, I believe. But pretty good. I got that one at a convention as well, I think WonderCon. And then next to them over here, I got a couple of the Titans Returns guys. I got Galvatron, the new Laserbeak here, and Ravage. And next to them is, what's his name? Ramjet? I think it's Ramjet. That was one that I had growing up playing with. It was actually my very last figure that I got before I stopped playing with toys and got into girls and high school life, you know what I mean? But it was my last figure. I think I got it in like junior high school. My parents got it for Christmas. My last figure I got. I don't know what generation that is. I don't know what line that came with. It looks completely different than their G1s, but it looks pretty cool when it's transformed into a jet, I'll tell you that. And then moving up above that are my Transformers busts. I don't know, there's only a few videos online of these. I don't see too many people having them. They're made by Hard Heroes. I think they're out of business. They're not easy to find. There's a few online you can find or in comic shops, but whenever I see them, I try to pick them up. But this is my Grimlock here. I mean, the reason I love these is they look exactly identical to the cartoon. Yeah, they're not figures. Can't pose them or play with them, but just looking at him reminds me of my childhood. It's just awesome. Look at that. He looks freaking sweet. And then I got Jazz back there. I got Soundwave here. He was my first one I got. He was one of the reasons I got back into collecting was this figure here. He is awesome. Well, he has the red eyes there. The G1 has the yellow. So whichever one, I kind of like the red better. That one's cool there. Then we got Ironhide over here, and what's his name? I'm gonna draw a blank. You can leave a comment below. I can't remember it right off the top of my head right now. But yeah, we got that Wheeljack. We got that guy here. He's really cool. Ironhide is awesome, and his hand just reaching out looks amazing with the gun. And this thing. One thing though is that one is broken. You can see he's missing arms. He has a huge gun. He looks sick when he's not broken. He fell off my shelf, so he shattered and broke. This one's broken as well. My wife was cleaning and broke this one, and she glued this back on, so you can kind of he still looks kind of cool. You can kind of tell there he's got a little chip. And then also, Ironhide, the day I got him, I pulled him out of the package on Christmas. My wife got me him for Christmas. I put him down, and my cat knocked him over and broke his hand and gun. The hand broke off. This hand broke off completely, and this gun broke. But I put him back on there with some super glue, and you cannot tell that it cracked at all. But as a collector, knowing they're broke, I'm probably going to pick up a new one. But if you're a Transformers fan and you come across these, I would pick them up. They're really cool. And behind them, we got some of my Titans Returns, the Astro Train there, and the Power Masters Optimus Prime, which you've seen in my other videos. So, moving along. We've got the Joker from The Dark Knight. Awesome poster. This is probably the very first thing, other than the Generation 1 Transformer, that got me back into collecting. I remember I went into a comic book shop and I saw this, and I was like, I have to have this. I brought my wife back, and she's like, yes, we have to have that. The artist is Alan Johnson III, I believe. You can find him online. I have some more artwork of his that you'll see in a minute here. But he's amazing. This is spray paint. He spray paints all this stuff. He uses cards, boards, and stuff to make the lines. I mean, that looks awesome. I'm going down. There's my TV, smart TV, got all that good stuff. And below that here, we have my Nintendo collection. Like I said, I'm a vintage guy, so we got my vintage Nintendo, vintage NES Advantage. I got my Super NES, vintage Super NES and my Mario hat here. Both of those, all those, both those systems are mine when I was growing up. Those are my personal ones I played with that I used. They still both work. I used them 2 weeks ago. I put them in and played Marble Madness with my friend that came over. And then I got my games down here. Those are all my Nintendo games. I'm not going to go through each one, but those are all my vintage ones I came growing up. And I've got my Super Nintendo games right there. Maybe in the second video, there's my son running through. In another video, I'll go through all my games and show you them or something. Below that, I got my Wii box here. My only amiibo that I own. I don't want to get into collecting amiibos, but I don't know, I wanted to have one just for the collection there. And then I got my Wii and my Wii games here, which is the last video game thing I got. I do want to start collecting, and with that, I'll be right back. My son just dropped some stuff. And I'm back. So that's my Wii. I do want to get into a little bit of the world of Nintendo. That Metroid, the big Metroid I want. That is one thing I definitely want to get. That'll be my first Nintendo, World Nintendo toy that I start collecting. Moving next to that over here, my PlayStation 2 games. Just scroll down real quick, and then my PlayStation games right next to it. I actually don't have a PlayStation anymore. I lent it out to my sister-in-law, and I never saw it again. So I got to get a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation or a 4 to play them or whatever it is. And my son here, Mr. Harry Potter's got a wand, and he wants to just keep getting in the shot, the little cute guy. Little Harry Potter there. He's crazy. I love that little guy. So, next to that is my WrestleMania Legacy. It is 1 through 15. So it's WrestleMania 1 through WrestleMania 15 on tape. So I got these a long time ago. But it's all of them on tape. It's really cool to watch them. I used to watch them every night before I went to bed, just to see them. So moving up from there is some of my pop collection here. So we've got my Preacher Pops over here. I got the whole collection, all the Preacher, all the exclusives, and all the good. I love that show. If you're not watching Preacher, watch it. I think it's going to be the next show to blow up. I don't think it'll be as big as Walking Dead or Game of Thrones, but I have a feeling it's going to blow up as big as at least The Flash and Arrow. And then panning next, I got the Jyn Erso there, my only Star Wars pop. My only Star Wars anything I have. I really want to start collecting Star Wars Black Series and the 3 3/4 inch guys. They look really cool. And then I got my Big Bang Theory pops there. Those were some of the newer ones, some of the older ones that came out when they first started doing pops. They're expensive now to get those Big Bang Theory ones. And then next to those are my Saved by the Bell, which I need to complete. I need to get the I need to get the Kelly, Slater, and Screech. I do have Zach Morris. He's up on my desk. I'll show you him in a minute. So that's those. Above them are my Suicide Squad pops. So I got them set up kind of in a little thing. Got the Diablo, who's my favorite looking pop out of all of them, even better than the Joker. He's the Mac. He's the gangster of the group. And then we got, all his crew in front of him. And then his two little groupies, go-go girls dancing above him. And I got Batman up in the rafters being a creeper. And then I got the Killer Croc. The reason he's in box because he won't stand on his own. We got the two Batmans there. I don't know why I got them, just got them. The Wonder Woman Walmart exclusive. We got the FYE Metallic Joker Harley. Got the Walmart Joker. And then the Harleys there. And then going up above that, I've got my Joker pops. So the Surf's Up, the original 66, the Arkham. I got two of the Dark Knight ones because that's my favorite movie. My top 5 favorite movies of all time. And they look different. They got different colors, they look a little different. Then I got the original Joker there, and then the Suicide Squad Joker. Still missing the exploding or the grenade damage Joker and the Conan Joker, but whatever. I don't really need every single one. I'm not a completionist. I just get what I get. Behind them, I got some Marvel pops. I got the Punisher there, Crossbones. We got Iron Spider. We got the Black Suit Spider-Man, Taskmaster, and the Coles Captain America there. So that's my pop collection so far. And then moving up there are some wrestling stuff. I got an Eddie Guerrero signed picture here. Eddie Guerrero signed picture there. He was one of my favorite wrestlers. I got those the year he died. Really sad when that happened because he was awesome on WWE. And then I got some of my vintage guys here. The Demolition guys. I had this guy growing up. He's mine. I picked this guy up. It's Frank and Sons. I need to get the axe to complete them. And I think they just came out with a new line of this year of like the new superstars that look just like these, which would be cool to get. Then behind that we got a couple Hogan. We got Hogan there. We got the Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart, and we got a Brutus Beefcake hiding behind Jericho, and we got Chris Jericho, which it's not an elite. It came out I think 2009, 10 is what that one is. My wife got that one for me for Christmas. Those other ones I got, I don't even know what line that is. It's just my friends got it for me a while ago. And behind that we got the Ric Flair. Woo! Talking about Flair, baby. He's in package because that figure is awesome. I would like to take him out, but I've had him in there for so long, he's not coming out. So that's my WWE. It's gonna grow. I just decided to start collecting the Elite figures, so that's gonna start. That'll grow. Right above that is my title belt. Rated R Superstar Edge. If you guys know who he is, he wasn't my favorite of all time. I did like Edge. I did not like him when he was wrestling. I hated him because of the Matt Hardy feud, the thing with Lita, that whole situation. Just the real life stuff bugged me, but he was good. His belt was awesome. The one he took it from John Cena and put the Rated R Superstar on it, that was cool. But mainly the reason I got this, I got it for my wedding. We did our walkout from our reveal, I guess. Our wedding reveal was us walking out to the NWO theme song as wrestlers, and I had the belt. So that's pretty cool. That's the reason I got it. But now it's probably my top 5 favorite things in my collection. Moving on over here, I got my light. In the corner there, I got my little Tony Hawk skateboard for Wii Ride skateboard. I play on that sometimes. And then over here, we're going to go into my comic book area. That's where all my comic collection is. So I'll start up top here with my picture of the Iron Skull there with his Nazi emblems and stuff. Some people get offended by this because of the swastika in the back, but I mean, he was a Nazi. That's the whole point of Hydra. They were Nazis. So, I mean, I know Hydra has their own symbol. They did actually have this same picture with the Hydra symbol behind it, but I felt this was more accurate to the character. He was a Nazi. He was a bastard. He was, excuse my language. He was a bad guy. So, you know, I think that's an amazing print. I can't tell you who did it. That's his signature. If you know what it is, go look him up, but I don't know. And then panning over there, I have some of my, well, not some, these are my favorite comic books, my most expensive comic books, and just some ones I love. So we got the McFarlane, Todd McFarlane, Spider-Man when he took over the franchise there, or took over the comic. That is probably one of the best Spider-Man covers ever. I mean, that is beautiful. Right next to that, we got the very first Carnage. That's the very first appearance of Carnage ever in that form. So Spider-Man there. My dad got me all 3 of these for Christmas last year. And then next to that one is the very first appearance of Cardiac there. That's the very first appearance of Cardiac. And it's the very first appearance of Carnage as himself, as the man. And I forget his name's Cletus something or other. Or Cassidy, something like that. But yeah, it's the first appearance of him as that character there. So moving on next to that, we got the Death of Superman in its still sealed packaging. Love that symbol, just the blood and the Superman. That's probably my favorite cover of all time. I love that cover of any comic book. And then next to that, we have my favorite comic book of all time, my favorite book ever written. The art is beautiful. It is the best book. Read it. If you haven't read The Killing Joke, you have to read it. The movie wasn't the best movie, but the second part was pretty accurate to what the comic book was. So I wasn't complaining about the second half. The first half, but the second half, yeah, pretty good. But read that. That's one of the originals. That's the original there. Next to that, we got some of the new 52 Batman comics. This one is number 17. I got this one because it is the Joker dancing with a dead suit of Batwing, I believe it is. I just love that poster, and it's signed by Scott Snyder, the writer. And then next to him, we got Batman number 1 of the new 52, which it's not a first print, it's a third printing, I believe. And the reason it's up is because it is also signed by Scott Snyder. We are at WonderCon, and he was doing a signing, but it was so busy we couldn't wait in line. But we were leaving the con, and he was sitting at his booth by himself, so I grabbed my book and I'd conned my wife into running over to ask him, because I figured a girl asking him for an autograph would probably be a little easier than me. So she went over there, little puppy dog face, and said, "Can you sign this?" And he looked around. I was like, "I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but yeah, if you can pull it out of the package, I'll sign it." So he signed that. Didn't have to wait in line. So pretty cool story with that, I'd say. And then next to that is my Teen Titans. Just went with the Death in the Family storyline with the Batman of the new 52. I got this at a convention, and it's also signed by Norm Rapmund there, the artist. Met him there, got him to sign it. I just like that cover there too. Pretty cool. If you haven't read Teen Titans, the new 52, I love it. Read that. Next to that is Spawn number 1. If you don't have a Spawn number 1, you're a comic collector. It's a cheap book. Get it. It is one of the best looking covers ever. Todd McFarlane can do no wrong. And then next to him here we got a Deadpool number 1 variant cover. I'm not sure which number 1 this is. I'm sure it's a newer one. My dad got this for me, but I just thought it was a pretty cool looking picture there. So those are my comics I have just out. So then if you come down here, I got a Batman and Catwoman poster, which is a little revealing. I'm not too into showing off that much on a boobage on a girl, but my wife got this for me. She, said, "I'm your Catwoman, you're my Batman," so it's for her. It's a representation of me and her. And then next to that is probably my favorite print I've ever seen. Anywhere. It is the Punisher here, and he is about to blast Tony Soprano away. And if you've never seen The Sopranos, you should watch it. Get it on DVD, get HBO Go, borrow it from somebody, watch The Sopranos. First season is probably one of the greatest seasons on television ever. And then the fact they just mix it up, they got the Bada Bing there, mix it up with the Punisher, awesome. And this guy, his name is Bowie here. That's the artist for this one too, Bowie. He signed both these. My wife got both of them for me, and he signed them. So, then going down below here, back to a little bit of toys. This is a Masters of the Universe Castle Grayskull, one of the originals, the 1980s original. I don't know what year it came out exactly, but got this at the WonderCon as well, the same place we got the G.I. Joe Jet. I actually got this for my son to play with. This isn't going to be a display piece. He's only 1 right now, but when he gets to be about 3, 4, and he likes action figures, he's going to play with this. I'm going to get another one for myself that's in better condition, that has more of the parts for display, but for now, it's in my room on display, and then when he gets it, I get mine. And then below that, I got my short boxes, 5 full boxes of comics in there. I got New 52, a lot of that, some old stuff, some 90s things. Maybe I'll do another video sometime of showing off all my comic collection in there, but for now, I'm just gonna show you that. Then moving over here is my desk where I do my work. There's somewhere I shoot my videos. Some of the stuff. These are some of the things I need to unbox. Going to be unboxed this weekend. Some of the stuff over here. I've got my paper opener. That Soapbox Derby car is mine that I placed second in. I would have won first, but my car flew off the tracks on the very final race, and it was way ahead, but we were going too fast. It flew off the track, so I lost. Otherwise, I would have won. I would have been the Soapbox champ. But that's why it's an awesome truck. Me and my dad made that car. And then got my Sheldon bobblehead here, chilling, just sitting on my desk. And I got some stuff over here. I got my Jake the Snake Roberts magnet, Dragon Ball Z animation cell that my friend did for me off of my poster that was on the wall, so it's backwards, but it's freaking sick. It looks even better than the poster. It's pops. Then I got this little guy here from Twisted Metal, and then Heroes was one of my favorite shows. It's a little still from the show on there, just a still picture from the show. Pretty cool. And then moving up here, we've got a couple of these are all my graphic novels up here. Overstreet Price Guide there. Got a couple graphic novels. Saved by the Bell novel there. Got some Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Superman, some underground guys, Loaded and Barrel. Pretty cool. I got Spider-Man bust, Black Suit Spider-Man. If you can't tell, I love the Black Suit Spider-Man. I got his bust, got his comic, got his pop. Next thing I knew, I need to get the Sandman Wave one. I need to get him. He's gonna be literally holding on to my tripod every time I shoot a video. So that's my next purchase. Moving next to that is my Batman graphic novels. I've got the Batman A Visual History. It's every Batman comic book all the way up until I think 2012, 2015, something like that. Shows every book, anything you want to know about Batman, it's in there. Then we got this other one here, the War Years 30 to 45, which is more of the older stuff. Going into that, and then we got the deluxe Saga, the Batman Dark Knight trilogy is all in there, complete there. And let me give you 1 sec, I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back again. Sorry about that. I had to go warm my coffee up. It was getting cold. So I got that one, deluxe. It's got the whole entire Dark Knight trilogy series there. Next to that, I've got the DK3, the new Dark Knight 3 Master Race Book 1 in hardcover. Haven't taken it out of the package. I'm just going to leave it probably like that because I have the actual comic book. Next to that, we got another Killing Joke. This is the graphic novel. This one is signed by Brian Boland on the inside. So that's why I got that one. I got Joker here, Brian Azzarello. Really cool art in this one. It is amazing. I haven't finished the story. I started that one, but I never finished it. But the art is freaking amazing. Next to that, we got the Joker, Death in the Family. It's the compilation of all the New 52 stuff. And pretty much all these other ones here are going to be part of that line there. We got the first one. We got the City of Owls. We got the Night of Owls. We got Death in the Family, Batman one. We got the Batman Eternal book, which is a different storyline. We got the Batman Court of Owls #1. We've got Batgirl #1. Batman Detective Comics #1. Batman Detective Comics #2. Batman Year One, and then the greatest Joker stories ever told, which is probably my favorite one. I had this growing up. This was mine when I was a kid. So those are all my Batman graphic novels. I can go more into depth in them maybe next time when I do the comic book thing. Moving on that, I got Walking Dead stuff. I got my Walking Dead bust here, and my Walking Dead graphic novels, or compendiums they're called. 1, 2, and 3. I think goes up to almost caught up to what it was like. I don't know. There'll probably come out another one next year, and then I'll be caught up with all the Walking Dead. But I'm still on the first one. I haven't finished this one. The next to that is my Buffy #1 for season 8, which is awesome. If you're a Buffy fan, read it because it picks up from where the show left off, and I'm a huge Buffy fan. I love Buffy. It's probably my favorite, one of my top 5 favorite shows of all time. I keep saying top 5, top 10. You know, I'm gonna do my top 10, top 5s, and I'm gonna have those shows because I love to do those shows. So that's pretty much all my comic book stuff. And then moving down to these are my figures, my favorite figures that I have unboxed that are just right in front of where I work. I got that new Hulk I just unboxed. Got the Nico there, which is cool, and the Iron Fist back there. And then right there we got Zach Morris. There he is. The man, the myth, the legend. My favorite character of all time on television. I named my son after him. Saved by the Bell is my favorite show ever of all time. Anything. Best drama, everything. I love Saved by the Bell. So, and then we got this guy here, little Linus, which he reminds me of my son. That's why I got him next to me, Zach Morris. We got a couple Big Bang Theory mystery box guys, Sheldon, Leonard. We got Crossbones, which I love. That's why he's up here. I just like the way he looks. I think he's a cool looking guy. He looks like a little sad little kid, but in the movie he's a dude. But whatever. And then we got the Son Goku, from Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball. I love this figure. Looks exactly like it came out of the cartoon. So probably picking up some more of those guys. Well, that's that. Moving down here, got my computer there. There's my screensaver, the Joker. If you can't tell, I love the Joker. Got a lot of his stuff. Some YouTube, watching some Plastic Addict there. And right here we've got my calendar, which is all the vintage stuff. I think it was in my Christmas haul I showed up. Got Thor there. Behind there we got the 89 Batman Applause statue. He's still got his tag on him. Looks pretty cool. I got some more 89 Batman stuff that I don't have anywhere to display it right now. But I will find a spot and it'll be in the next video. You'll see it. But moving on over here to my sports section. I don't have some sports. This is my Golden Girls thing that I showed you on my Christmas haul. It's just chilling on top of my sports stuff because I don't really have anywhere else to put it, but I love it. But up here we've got a Joe DiMaggio signed program from an Angel game. From my dad actually went to this game and got it. My dad got that signature from him, so that's why it's in here. It's pretty darn cool. Moving over here, we got my Kobe poster when he was destroying the Denver Nuggets in I think it was 2000, I want to say 10 playoffs, maybe the 2009 playoffs. Awesome poster of Kobe. And we got my signed baseballs here. We got David Eckstein and Adam Kennedy right there, both from the Angels 2002 World Series team that won it all. Angels are my baseball team. I live in Yorba Linda, right next to Anaheim, so Angels are my team. And behind that is Maury Wells. Maury Wells is the old school baseball player that used to have the steals record before Ricky Henderson stole it, and I don't know if Ricky still has it, but yeah, I got that signed there. And then right below that's my Kobe, my signed Kobe ball. Bump, bump, bump. Top 5 favorite things I own, definitely. Love my Kobe ball. And this is one when he first got into the NBA, because there's a lot of different Kobe signatures, and he puts his number on a lot of them. This is before he started numbering. And it has a PSA. It's all documented, so the signature is legitimate. And moving on over here, can I just show you where I chill and watch TV? My chair, Big Bang Theory, Paper, Rock, Scissors, Lizard, Spock, pillow, Joker, coaster there. I got that from the same guy who did the Thanos light switch. Moving up there, over up here, since it's dark out now, I'll close that up and get a little bit more light. And then these are the Alan Johnson prints I was talking about that go with that Joker. That is the Carnage one I got. That's actually signed by the creator of Carnage and by the artist, so I got a signature of both of those. And next is my Wolverine and Deadpool. And if you've seen this, I think the original is Wolverine and Hulk? I can't remember. I'm not exactly sure, but it's not Deadpool, obviously. But so he changed it up and put Deadpool on the blades there, and Deadpool's holding a knife, spoon, and fork for some odd reason. But I thought that was pretty darn cool, so I got that one. And then when I was there, right next to him signing was the creator of Wolverine, Len Wein, who created Wolverine. So I decided to just walk next door and grab his signature, talked to him for a minute, and asked him, what his inspiration for Wolverine was, what he got, and he literally told me the animal. That's it. He's like, I wanted to make the animal in a person form, and that's what he was. The original drawing was just an animal. So pretty cool. Love that one. Moving on, next to him is the Catwoman from the Batman Returns movie. Michelle Pfeiffer, my favorite Catwoman, my favorite Catwoman of all. She just looked the best, played it the best. I like Anne Hathaway, and I like Eartha Kitt, and I like all the originals, but she's the best. And then next to her is another Joker from The Dark Knight. If I didn't mention, it's my favorite top 3, 4, 5 favorite movies. But look at that detail on that. And that's spray paint. All these are spray paint. I don't know how he does it, but check him out. Alan Johnson III. Get his art. He's amazing. And then lastly, my wife got me this a few years for Christmas. Big Bang Theory. Stand up. Got all my conventions that I've been to. All the tags, all the pins that come with it. Got my Wyatt family sheet mask there when I went to the WWE event, and my Mil Mascaras luchador mask. I got that when I went to Mexico last year. And my wife did a Disneyland or Star Wars 10K run, and they gave her this emblem, which is freaking awesome. So we got that up there. My convention stuff. My Comic-Con. This is my Comic-Con badge. I went there one year. It was pretty darn cool. Dexter's one of my favorite shows. So, yeah, that's it. That's the room. I'll give it just one more once over. Kind of see what it kind of looks like from the middle around. But, yeah, it's going to be changing here the next few months. I am going to be adding some shelving that I'm making. I'm going to be changing up some of my shelves on what I collect. All this stuff that's being unboxed is going to be up somewhere in here. And WonderCon is also coming up in April. So I will be picking up some more artwork. I might switch some artwork out, prints. Definitely going to pick up some vintage stuff. And then, of course, hunts I'll be adding. But I'll probably do a different or a updated room in about probably I'd say after WonderCon, probably in like April, and I'll show you what's changed and what's the same. All right, guys, so that is my toy collection room. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like everything you saw. If there's anything you see that you want to talk about, please comment below. Is there anything that you have that's similar or if you have any questions on, just comment below and we can talk about it. But I will leave you with the shot of my sick arcade game. And as always, guys, please share, like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks again for watching. Alright guys, I got some bonus footage here. I'm going to show you my closet real quick. Just my extras and whatnot. So over here, I've got just boxes and boxes of stuff. That's baseball, sports cards, baseball, football, basketball cards. Same thing in there. And I got a lot of Pogs. Still got my Pogs from when I was a kid. I was in the Pogs too. That's a lot of baseball cards and sports memorabilia and pennants. Just a hodgepodge of sports collectibles. And then in there is my boxes, my empty boxes, and some empty storage containers and some broken toys. And then in there are my '80s stuff, my extras. I have some extras that are on the shelf that I have duplicates of, and all their accessories are in that box there. And I got some controllers there, some coin, that's old money. My that top one there is my Happy Meals toys. That's just a bunch of hodgepodge of collectibles and little things here and there, and then I think that's the same thing. Just some boxes over there. Up here are sports cards, Marvel cards. I got Hulk over there. I got the entire collection of Marvel. Maybe another video I'll show you all these boxes. I'll pull out what's in them and I'll show you kind of what's in the boxes. These are some sets, complete sets. That Batman tin there's got all my extra stuff all my unboxed toys, all their accessories. And then up here I've got all my pop boxes that I have guys out of the box, all my ones that are out of box. Empty boxes are in here, empty boxes up there for the unboxed ones. And then down here I've got some controllers, Guitar Hero, Big Game Hunter, my cat's litter box. She is taking a poop or pee right now. I've got 2 cats. This is Bitty, call her Bitty Kitty, or Wilma, as you would. Wilma's her legal name, but we call her Bitty. Oh, there's my other cat. She just peeked her head in. And that's my cat, my black Doo cat. That's her name, Dooin. Her name's Kitty Doo. She likes Scooby, named her after Scooby Doo. But I just call her Doo. Doo cat, Dooin. Do snoo, do stuff. But yeah, she's all black except for that white little priest collar, as you can see. Her cute little priest collar. Now she wants to look at the camera because she's funny. And then there's the other kitty, and they don't like each other. Her, they do, but she's just old. Sorry, veered off from the toys to show you some kitty cats. But you can't go wrong with cats. They're too darn cute. Aren't you, Snail? Aren't you, Bitty Kitty? Oh, this is Bitty Kitty. Okay, so yeah, I got her litter box in here because that's what happens when you have a room like this. You get all the other stuff. So my room smells wonderful, as you could tell. But here I've got a couple bags from WonderCon, not WonderCon, Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. Some bags from some other stuff in there. And then up here are my extra vintage toys that I need to find spots for display. So I've got, and they're all in box. Let me just want to say one thing about what I collect. I collect a lot of stuff and I keep a lot of it in box. All my vintage stuff I keep in box for value. I think of most of my collection as an investment, my retirement. So all the money I spend on toys, I expect in 50 years they should be worth money so I could retire and just chill out on them. So I keep a lot of my vintage stuff in box so I keep the value. That's what I keep. That's why I keep my turtles in box, because they aren't that displayable. They're not the greatest display pieces. They're more so just fun, cool looking toys to look at in box. They're more so for kids to play with. I think they're not really for adult collectors as these are for adult collectors, so there's no reason to take these out of package unless you don't have that. So just a little bit of why I keep some of my stuff in package and why I unbox some things. So my newer stuff I unbox, like Marvel Legends, but like those Transformers I'm going to keep in box. I'm going to start collecting 3 3/4 inch Star Wars, and those will be left in box. I might keep, I want to get doubles of everything so I can have one out on one in box, but I don't have that kind of money, so some of it's going to be in box, some of it out, but you'll see as we go along. But as of right now, these are my stuff I don't have stuff for. Spider-Man posable die-cast guy, just a little, he's just little, don't have any word for him. I got this Dragon Ball Z in box from the movie. They're horrible looking figures, but I love Dragon Ball anything. I know the movie, people hate the movie, it says it's not good. I like the movie. I like that kind of stuff. I don't hate on it having to be perfect acting and stuff. If it's fun and entertaining, then, you know, I'll watch it. Got this vintage American Gladiator from the show, if you ever remember the show from the 90s. This is just the generic guy, mint in box. They got the guys up there, so got a place for him. I do have a Marvel Universe here, one with the comic book. It's got Sentry and Spider-Man there. My wife got this for me a while ago, maybe like 7, 8, maybe 6, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. But it's the only Marvel Universe figure I have. And then they started coming out with the single pack ones, but pretty cool. Gotta find a spot for it. And then I have some vintage DC Superheroes line, mitten on card here. I got the Penguin. I did have these up, but I took them down for the pops to be displayed. Just looked better on the shelf than these did. I gotta hang them somewhere. But that's that line there. I've got the Penguin, which this is my favorite of the ones I have. I think it's cool with the umbrella. It's the big old fat guy, the old school Penguin, not trying to be too serious with it. So that's that guy. And they got the Aquaman here. He's kind of just cheesy looking, not too much anything with him, but mint in box, pretty cool, vintage, good stuff. The back there. And we got Two-Face here. Comes with the flipping coin. The box isn't the greatest in the world, but what are you gonna do? I got these for I think $10 each, something like that. Got a good deal on them, so I don't really care. The box is too much. That's that guy. And then last but not least, we got the Riddler, which he comes with a sheet of paper, which is the funniest accessory. Riddles and clues. That's his accessory, is a piece of paper to hold in his hands to write down. Look, he's writing with a pen. I mean, come on. But the graphics on these are awesome. The boxes are beautiful. He's got his pen, his paper right there. He's writing you out a letter. This guy's got flipping coin action. That's his. I think he's got Trident. Oh, fin kick action. And he's got fires missiles. That's why. I mean, he fires missiles. He's got a piece of paper. Come on. That's ridiculous. But that's the superheroes line there. And then I got some of the Batman, 89 Batman here. Got the Dark Knight collection mitten box here. Bruce Wayne. I haven't seen too much of that line. And then I have the actual movie ones. So I got this Batman here, the Joker. Boom. Awesome. I love this freaking figure. I have to display this. So I have all those guys. I need to get the vehicles. We got the Joker there. Got Batman here, of course. You got the Batman. You can't do this line without Batman. The Toy Biz line is awesome. Bat there. We've got Batman here. Or I mean, not Batman. Bob. He's a harder to find guy with his hat. Got Bob there. And then I have another Batman. So I've got two of Batmans. This one's in much better condition than the other one. So, if anyone wants to trade for a Batman, I'd definitely be willing to do that. But there's also, in this line, other than those three guys, there is another Batman that they re-sculpted the face that looks like Michael Keaton. So this one's not the Michael Keaton one, but there's a variant that looks like Michael Keaton that I need to get as well, along with the vehicles. So just wanted to give you that quick little closet bonus material, but that's all, guys. So till next time, comment, like, and subscribe. See you later.